Hi again, everybody. Steve Hallstrom back here at Luther Family Ford. It's time for the July Salute to Law Enforcement. We're very excited to be back here hanging out with Brian and his team on a beautiful July summer day. It won't be long until August is here, and then back to school and football and all that good stuff. So we won't wish the summer away quite yet, but it is great to be here with everybody today at Luther Family Ford. This is an idea that was in the making many years ago, and we've been back here once a month honoring law enforcement, the great agencies from around our community here now for I think about 8 years altogether. Brian Mosher's the boss man here at Luther Family Ford, and Brian, thanks for having us over again today.
Hey, thanks for coming. It's great to do this once a month and pay tribute to these men and women that are out there protecting us every day.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Brian himself was a member of law enforcement. We kind of touch on that a little bit, but for those that haven't heard this story, tell us a little bit about your background in law enforcement.
Yeah, I spent 8 years as a police officer, and when I came to car sales, we kind of had this idea quite a few years ago now, but definitely on board with that because these guys are out there risking their lives every day, and it's kind of a thankless job at times. You're out there helping people, and not much of a thank you there, but it's nice for us to be able to pay it back to them.
Nobody knows that better than you, haven't been there before. So this is our opportunity to say thank you to a certain agency of law enforcement. We're going to honor one individual here today, but really we're expressing our appreciation to everybody at the North Dakota Highway Patrol. Captain Brian Newen is here. Captain, thank you for being here. We appreciate you, sir, and helping pull this all off here today. So thanks for being here today and making it all happen. On behalf of all the team members at Fieldstone Group, Flag Family Media, this is something that we're very proud to do. We look forward to this opportunity here once a month to do this. With that being said, it's time to meet this month's honoree, and I'm happy to introduce to you this morning our hero for the day. If you would join me in giving a big congratulations and applause to Trooper Joshua Dura. And he tells me I can call him Josh and I won't get in trouble, so that's good. Josh, congratulations. Thanks for being here today. What's all this mean to you?
This is a really nice honor for me. I grew up in a law enforcement family. Getting to watch my dad put the uniform on every day when I was a kid is kind of what persuaded me, I guess, to coming into law enforcement. And he kind of pushed me towards the highway patrol, and I'm really glad he did, and it's an honor to be here today, so thank you.
Well, congratulations, and thanks for being here. We'll talk more with Josh in a minute, but let me tell you a little bit more about him. Got a little summary of him and his career from the good folks at North Dakota Highway Patrol. It's our honor to nominate Trooper Joshua Dura for the AM 1100 The Flag and Luther Family Ford July Salute to Law Enforcement. Trooper Dura is a traffic enforcement trooper stationed in Fargo, North Dakota. He was previously stationed in Wahpeton and has been with the Highway Patrol for 4 years. Trooper Dura comes from a family, as Josh mentioned, where he had a law enforcement role model. His father, Jason Dura, recently retired from the West Fargo Police Department. Following his father in another role, Trooper Dura is a member of the United States military, serving in the North Dakota Air National Guard as his father did. Trooper Dura not only serves the state of North Dakota each day as a member of the North Dakota Highway Patrol, he serves our state and country as a member of our incredible military. Being involved with both creates challenges for time, certainly with family, but Josh balances both careers and remains committed to his family and friends. These commitments show his true character, an individual that wants to serve and protect locally, nationally, and abroad if called upon. Trooper Dura's role within the North Dakota Highway Patrol is important as his efforts impact the safety and security of citizens in the areas that he works. He provides safety and security by assisting our local partners, responding to crashes, assisting motorists roadside, providing educational opportunities for the public, and conducting traffic enforcement to prevent crashes from occurring. In the past 12 months, Trooper Dura has issued 1,496 enforcement contacts, including 106 occupant protection violations, 37 DUI arrests, and 69 drug charges, 8 of them felony drug charges. Trooper Dura investigated 39 crashes and assisted 46 motorists roadside that were stranded. Trooper Dura approaches each shift with the expectation that he will impact traffic safety by preventing crashes with his presence, but more importantly, through enforcement. Removing impaired drivers is one of his specialties, and he is a leader in our organization in this effort. Each impaired driver he removed from the road prevented a crash from occurring and potential injury or death from occurring. Trooper Dura has participated in several community events. He volunteered to assist with the North Dakota Special Olympics Games in Fargo in May, leading the torch run to Fargo North High School, and then awarding participants with medals for their accomplishments. He partnered with the Cass County Sheriff's Office and Kindred first responders on a mock crash prior to prom in Kindred in May. He participated in the Night to Unite event in West Fargo and the Fargo PD picnic in downtown Fargo. Trooper Dura is as committed to our outreach and educational efforts as he is our enforcement efforts. He understands the importance of interacting with our community and its members and how that also impacts the safety and security of our communities. Trooper Dura is a shining example of the high quality of personnel within the North Dakota Highway Patrol. He is committed to the Highway Patrol mission by making a difference every day, keeping North Dakota safe and secure. He lives and works according to our values of professionalism, loyalty, integrity, commitment, and respect. Trooper Dura works diligently each day to represent himself and, in turn, the North Dakota Highway Patrol in a positive light with each interaction he has. I am proud to call him a teammate. Awesome stuff there. So, Josh, you grew up in a home where law enforcement was kind of a way of life. Did you kind of always want to do what Dad did? I mean, some of us, we grew up like, I don't want to do what Dad did. The old man, he didn't know what he was doing. So how was it for you? Is it something you always wanted to do, or did it grow on you maybe later in childhood?
I think it's something I always wanted to do. I've got a younger brother. It's not something he wanted to do.
Okay.
So I think growing up, I knew it was something I wanted to go into, and I followed in his footsteps in the military and law enforcement.
Yeah, tell me a little bit about that. So military, law enforcement, a lot of people think that they're very different, but there are a number of people that we have honored in this program, and they do both too. How are they similar and how are they different?
I think you have to be able to work as a team in both aspects. Having a good team is something that could make the job easier and make things flow a little smoother. Part of the training can be similar. A lot of PT, a lot of more strict rules and stuff like that. So coming from a military background prior to law enforcement, I kind of was ready for that. Being a little more under supervision as an adult, so I think that helped me out too.
Yeah. How do you find time to get away and have some fun once in a while with all these other commitments you're doing, serving all of us?
I'm a big outdoorsman. I like to hunt and fish, so any day I have off, I try to get out there and do something like that.
What do you like most about being a trooper?
I would say working with the public. Every day is something different, whether that's me going to a school to teach kids about seatbelt safety and distracted driving, or just responding to calls and doing regular basic patrol work. I just like how it's different every day, and you really don't know what's going to happen every time you start your shift. Yeah,
I always am curious, what's it like wearing a badge around for a living? Like when you go to the gas station, go to the restaurant or whatever, how are people? Are they do they seem a little cautious around you? Are they pretty welcoming? What's the attitude?
Around here, in the small communities around here, people are pretty welcoming. They normally say hi. I get a lot of people who come up to me asking for stickers if their kids are sitting in the car and see me pull up into a parking spot. So I always try to talk to them, give them a sticker, and ask them how their day's going and stuff like that.
What's the toughest part of the job of being a highway patrol officer?
The toughest part around here, I would say, is our winters. Our winters can be pretty bad on some of the stretches of the interstate with crashes, the cold weather, the blowing snow, and we're out there trying to help all these stranded motorists. And sometimes it can be a lot and overwhelming. Calls back up, and we have to be out there for extended periods of time trying to get these people to safety.
Yeah, and not all of them are cooperative every time, I'm sure. I want to ask you about something you mentioned earlier, too, just about you never know what the day is going to hold. And certainly our news stories are full every day of law enforcement being involved in something. It does not always end well. What's that like going to work each day knowing that there is a danger factor with what you do?
It personally doesn't bother me too much. I like not knowing what I'm going to be doing every day. I don't have a set schedule. I just go out and do my job, and that's what I like about it.
Very good. I want to ask Captain Newen about this guy. What an amazing young man he is, and just listening to him talk about how he loves serving other people and enjoys the difference of each day. Not all of us, most of us couldn't do what he does, what you do. Pretty cool to have a young man like that representing our community so well.
Yeah, I'm part of the old guard in our agency, and he's the new generation, and he's the future leader for our organization. We've hired some really great personnel, and Josh is a great example of the people that we've been able to find that still are committed to their communities, the state of North Dakota, going out there and actually serving and being a servant leader. And he is a servant leader with all the efforts that he does. And we're lucky to have him. We're lucky to have all the troopers that we have within our organization. And like I said, we have a lot of new personnel. And it's really important for them to kind of step up, and he's done that. And it's really an honor here to honor him today.
I hear so many times people say, oh, law enforcement guys just get in because they like to drive fast and have a gun and boss people around or whatever. But man, every time we talk to people here, we are reminded again of the sincerity that all these people have as we honor them about we want to make things better for the community. We want to help. We want to serve this area. Not everybody has that. Where do you think that comes from?
You know, if you come in thinking you're going to be a law enforcement officer and you're going to boss people around, you just want to drive fast, you want to pull your gun on people, you're not going to be with us very long. That's going to come out through your field training, and you're probably going to be no longer working for us. You know, our goal is to go out there and really be servants to our communities. We're out there trying to provide a service to them. And again, part of that service is we do take enforcement action at some point in time, but it's responding to those crashes, it's helping people on the highways, it's assisting our local agencies in time of need as well. So you truly have to be a servant, and you have to want to go out and do this every day. If your goal is just to go out and drive fast, yes, we get to do that. That's part of our job, but there's very certain circumstances where we do that. And you know, it's important if people feel like they feel what they want to give back, and this is what we do. We give back each and every day to our communities. If you feel like you have that true in your hearts, try out for a law enforcement agency. We're looking for good people that can make decisions, have some common sense, can see that gray area, and go out there and be a servant.
Yeah, good stuff. I also like to visit with the head of the agency whenever we do this about what's happening in your part of the world. What are you seeing? What are some trends? What do you want us to be aware of that's happening with highway patrol and across the highways of our state right now? You
know, the biggest thing here in the next 10 days is our speed limit's going to be going to 80 miles per hour on our interstate system. In those rural areas, we do have some areas where it's going to be dropping as well. That's currently 75 miles per hour, but it's going to be dropping to 70. So people just need to be paying attention when they're out there driving now on the I-29, I-94 through North Dakota, looking for those speed limit signs, because there's going to be areas where it's increasing, but there's also going to be some areas where it's decreasing as well. We're going to be taking enforcement action. 80 is fast enough, so if you're going over 80, you can expect to be stopped. People wanting to drive 80, we're going to allow that, and after that, you are subject to being stopped. So make sure that 80 is the limit. You know, it's a speed limit, so what we're kind of telling people is 80 is fast enough. You know, another thing is we got construction still going on across the state, especially here locally as well, whether it's on some of our city streets. Our biggest project is that I-94 Red River Bridge project. And for the most part, we've had people understanding that those traffic issues each and every day, and we have not had the amount of crashes I thought we were going to have out there. So that's really kudos to the public out there for driving safely through those construction areas each and every day. But continue to do that through that October timeframe, because those construction projects will be ending in October.
Yeah. Harvest vehicles will be on the road very soon as well. That's something else to look out for.
Yeah, you know, if you're driving around, you see some of those wheat and barley fields out there, they're turning brown, so those things will be coming off here real soon. Those big combines will be out there driving up and down the roadways with those grain carts as well out there. And then all those loaded trucks that are pulling in and out of those fields, they take a little while to get accelerated. So make sure you're paying attention and get rid of those distractions as you're driving, so you can see those hazards out ahead of you, that slower moving traffic if you're approaching it.
Yeah. August 1, the new speed limits go into effect, is that?
August 1 is when our new speed limits take effect. Anytime we have a legislative session, any of those law changes take effect August 1st.
Yeah. Okay, so don't try getting away with anything until then. We still got a few more days we got to behave.
11 more days.
Brian, thanks a lot for being here, for helping put this together today.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
You got it. One of the cool parts about the ceremony too, Brian and his team at Luther Family Ford donate a $100 gift card to the person being honored that month, and we always like to ask them if there's a certain place that has meant something to them that they would like to pay that forward to. And Josh, you had a certain place that you wanted to see that go. Tell us about that and why that matters to you.
So I want the gift card to go to the Special Olympics in North Dakota. I participated the last couple of years up at the Fargo North High School with them. I got to do the opening ceremony torch run this year. Got to hand out some medals to all the athletes, so I think it's a good cause, and I like watching them compete, and I like being a part of that.
Yeah, what a great experience, and good on you for helping do that, and that gift card will certainly be a blessing to them as well. Sandy's Donuts also saying their thanks. We'll be delivering some goods here to Luther Family Ford as well as North Dakota Highway Patrol. We've created an honoree section on our website, am1100theflag.com, where you can read more about Josh and all the other honorees that we have honored in this program as well. And in the days ahead, ahead, we'll be inviting Josh to join Kevin and Alex on the Need to Know Morning Show on the Flag as well, so they can do a little radio version of this also. Last thing I always like to say is that at our company, when there's action taken by law enforcement and it makes the news, we give the benefit of the doubt to the people who have gone through that training so that they know how to best protect and serve our community. We appreciate them very much. All right, well, that will do it for this month's ceremony. Before we finish up, though, let's give one more big round of applause to Trooper Josh Dura. And we'll see you back here next time on AM1100theflag.com. Take care. Thanks for coming out, guys. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks for being here.